Into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown. Good morning, everyone. This is your good old neighbor Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse, and Frozen 2 fan to that one here. And now it's time to do a redo movie review. The one movie who started it all for this YouTube channel, which is none other than my pal Frozen 2. Came out a year of 2019, which is the best years for movies, and which is the most underrated year for movies, because some of the people said that 2019 is the worst years for movies, and I was like, people, have you never seen 2013? Anyway, guys, enough further ado. Let's get this into Unknooooown review started, shall we? Sorry, guys, and you know me for a while. I'm a huge fan of the Frozen franchise. The Frozen franchise is honestly one of my favorite movie franchise I have ever seen from the Disney library, because Jennifer Lee worked very hard for the Frozen movie. Because honestly, guys, back in last year, I used to say that Frozen 1 is painfully average, and I was like, what the heck, what I was thinking. So I decided that I'm going to delete that video, and I will do a redo movie review on the first Frozen movie on November 27th, which is going to be the biggest anniversary next to this film anyway. Anyway, guys, so after I heard that Frozen is going to get a sequel after I watched the short called Frozen Fever, and I was like, hallelujah, Frozen is getting a sequel for the first time ever. And honestly, guys, I was really wishing this film come out first as a very first Disney sequel, but nope, we got Wreck-It Ralph 2 as a very first Disney sequel of Sense of the Rescue Down Under, which is kind of the mediocre of Disney sequel, so I'm not going to remember that anytime soon. And sorry, guys, so after I watched the teaser trailer for this film, and this is honestly one of the best teaser trailer I have ever seen since what is my true favorite teaser trailer? Well, honestly, it was originally this film, but after I watched a teaser trailer about Across the Spider-Verse, and that is honestly one of my tie with Frozen 2 teaser trailer as the best teaser trailer I have ever seen, because I can't believe this film was really dark, honestly, because after I watched the teaser trailer with my girl Elsa in the dark sea, and I was like, oh boy, I'm probably it's going to be like a very action movie, honestly, so sign me in, because honestly, guys, I won't mind some Frozen movie can be really dark, honestly, because back in the Frozen 1 was pretty hot, pretty lighthearted and screw Hans for that film, so yeah, screw Hans. Anyway. And sorry, guys, and when this film came out, a lot of people, honestly, guys, we got some other people really love this film, like honestly, including me, a pop culture community, Grace Randolph liked this film. Honestly, guys, I definitely agree with her, because this film is a masterpiece. Harry Thomas Picture, and of course, Frozen Stupid Studio, which we don't want to talk about him. Because honestly, guys, we can talk about this film, but honestly, guys, I'm not gonna give him a shout out, because he didn't deserve to be a shout out. So yeah, and Harry Thomas Pictures. But here's some of the people think this film is mediocre, like Chris Tuckmanage, which I like Chris Tuckmanage, but his Frozen review was kind of mediocre. It's honestly one of my least favorite Chris Tuckmanage video, and honestly, and yes, I know a lot of people are going to keep saying, oh, but Nick is his opinion. Well, I know it's his opinion, but he kind of took a little Frozen 2 opinion way too serious, honestly. And even Bright Critic Guy called this film okay, which I completely understand where they're coming from. But no, I'm talking about all the Frozen haters. Honestly, guys, we got some of the people say this film is the worst Disney movie ever, and I was like, people, have you never seen Chicken Little? Chicken Little is the worst Disney movie I've ever seen in my life, which I don't want to talk about that mean spirit movie ever made. Yeah, honestly, guys, I do not want to talk about that film. The same thing I don't want to talk about the Lego Ninjago movie. Yeah, honestly, God, I cannot stand movie with mean spirit tone. It's stupid, it's idiotic, and it's cliche now. Anyway. And honestly, guys, here's the one YouTuber who take this film way too seriously. He keep trying on Elsa and Anna sister in his stupid Troll 3 review, which is none other than Troll fan. Oh, Troll fan, what did I do to you? Anyway, he won't shut up. He won't shut up about his hatred about Frozen 2. And yes, honestly, I am trying my best to respect his opinion, but but more he keeps shoving the Frozen 2 hate in the people's throat. And honestly, guys, it makes me want to pull my hair. And honestly, guys, it is really stupid. And honestly, guys, it can show that he is a bunch of man baby. Say, Frozen 2 because of the wokeness. And we got Jim. Honestly, guys, and don't let me get started that Jimmy for Geeky Gamer called this film a woke. Honestly, guys, this film is not woke, honestly. And honestly, guys, saying this film is woke, honestly, guys, that woke term needs to stop, okay? I need to ban that word from the meta. Sorry, guys, so after I watch this film, it's been 20 times I watched this film, so tonight I'm going to rewatch this film again. And once again, I'm going to rewatch this film for the Frozen Marathon. Sorry, guys. Honestly, guys, so after I keep watching this film, honestly, guys, it's been 20 times because, honestly, guys, I do that for one, I do it for some movies, and I'm doing the same thing with Across the Spider-Verse, and yes, I understand some people are gonna keep saying, oh, why are you rewatching Across the Spider-Verse? You're supposed to watch a Mario movie for 1,000,000 times. I like the Mario movie, but that's not my type of movie that I will rewatch for 200 times because number one, it's a short run time, and number two, I don't rewatch Elimination for 100 million times. And yes, the Despicable Me count because that's a good film, and the Mario movie is 100 times better than the Despicable Me movies. Anyway. And honestly, guys, I'm not looking forward to the fourth film, so honestly, guys, at least Vector is coming back, so I can give that point, but overall, I'm not looking forward to Despicable Me 4. It's going to be the worst elimination film since the Daughter Sister War X. Anyway, so after I rewatched this film like 1,000,000 times, honestly, guys, it's been 20 times I rewatched this film. Do you hear me? I rewatched Frozen 2, which is my favorite movie of all time, titled Across the Spider-Verse, 20 times. This is how this movie means something to me, because this film is for me. I love the honestly, guys, I love animated film with a dark tone, because honestly, guys, I didn't even care that the animator is going to be like lighthearted, which honestly, guys, just because the animation, it didn't mean all of them have to be lighthearted. And yes, Wish is kind of lighthearted, but it's kind of dark Disney movie since Frozen 2, honestly, and Wish deserve more love than Strange World, honestly. And no, I'm not gonna trash on Wreck-It 2 Rotten Tomatoes, which honestly, I can handle that, but Ryan Award Strange World got even higher than Wish, honestly. Thank goodness that the audience will definitely agree with me that Wish is going to be a masterpiece. And yes, it's in 83%, which I looked at it earlier, which, yeah. Anyway, honestly, guys, hold on a minute, my mom my apology, everyone. It's just my mom texting, so honestly, guys, that was very important, so which is annoying. Anyway, back I was saying. Sorry, guys, so after I rewatched this film for 1,000,000 times, all I gotta say, but this film got even better on the rewatch. And all I gotta say, but honestly, all I gotta say that Frozen 2 is the best movie I have ever seen in my 22 years of my life, tied with Across the Spider-Verse. Even Across the Spider-Verse in the number one. But honestly, guys, I was having a hard time which movie I'm gonna pick as my favorite, Frozen 2 or Across the Spider-Verse, because those films are cinema. Because those two films are cinema, is a piece of art, and I absolutely love it. And no, people, I'm not putting this film like the Better Than God, because I'm not stupid. Anyway, and all I gotta say, but this film is the best Disney movie I have ever seen in my life. And this is honestly one of my favorite Disney revival age movie I have seen in my life. So what's up, Wish would tie as Frozen 2 as the best Disney revival age movie, because those two films is going to be a masterpiece, including this film. Anyway, guys, and this is honestly one of my favorite girl power movies I have seen in my life, because this film focuses on mostly of Elsa, because Frozen 1 is it's literally like an honest story, but in Frozen 2, thank goodness my girl Elsa got more screen time than the first film, honestly. And yes, anyway, and honestly, guys, all I gotta say, but this film is the most I won't say underrated, because a lot of people love it, so yeah. And honestly, guys, and all I gotta say, but this film is the best Disney sequel I have ever seen in my life, because my number two is Disenchanted back in 2022. Anyway, guys, do I have any flaws about this film? Heck no. Heck in the no. Heck in the no. I don't have any flaws about this film. If I give one flaws about this film, honestly, guys, I will be a fake Frozen fan, which I do not want that to happen, which they suck. Anyway, enough further ado. Let's talk about how masterpiece and how this film is. And just like Ouija from the Super Mario Bros. Movie, that is cinema. Yeah, you got that right, Ouija, because this film is cinema. Anyway, now let's get to the story. The story is the most original story I have ever seen in a Disney movie, because honestly, God, we have never seen this type of story in this Disney film. And yes, I understand some people are going to keep saying, oh, the story is generic. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, guys, look who's talking. You said the same thing like you did for Frozen 2 and Wish. Which Frozen 2 and Wish has the most original story. And no, Wish story is not too generic. And honestly, guys, you need to stop going into this film and think about and thought of you're gonna have a great story. Not every movie had to have a great story. You think I am stupid? Anyway. Honestly, guys, I really love the story. The story is the best written story I have ever seen for a Disney movie and a movie in general, just like Across the Spider-Verse, as I said. And the characters, I absolutely love every single character. I'll get to Elsa in a minute because she's honestly one of my favorite characters of all time. Let's get my cute Anna. Honestly, guys, she is honestly one of my favorite performances I have seen for Christian Bale. And honestly, guys, to be a fun fact, for the first Frozen movie, honestly, guys, that is a very first movie I ever saw featuring Christian Bale, because that was way before I saw her future movies like Forget the Show Marshall and One Detective movie that she was in, and Auto Boy, which, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Auto Boy. Yeah, honestly, nobody give a crap about that film at all. And yeah, Anna, she's a really cute character. And I absolutely love the character art and how we deem that character. Because back in Frozen 1 Anna, no offense to Frozen 1 Anna, but honestly, guys, just kind of remind me of Rapunzel 2.0. But this film, thank goodness that Anna is acting like a original character, because I absolutely love her. And I don't understand why some people are going to keep saying that Anna is seriously like a disappointing character, and I disagree big time, because Anna character art absolutely amazing, and they deserve a 10 out of 10 for me. Anyway, I absolutely love Anna, and I cannot wait to see her as a twist villain in Frozen 3. That would be dope. That would be dope as crap. Anyway, and Olaf, I absolutely like Olaf. Olaf, he's a really funny character, especially for that one scene that he did with reference in the first movie when he told the story about what happened to the first film. That was pure comedy. And yes, I understand. Some of the Frozen fans is going to get angry of the post credit scene, which I used to be. Well, honestly, I used to hate the post credit scene, but after I look at the post credit scene once again, honestly, guys, I just think it's a really underrated and guilty pleasure post credit scene. I wouldn't say it's the best, but honestly, guys, I think Into the Spider-Verse post-credit scene is the best post-credit scene in the history of cinema. And Kristoff, I absolutely love Kristoff, and I won't mind honestly, guys, I won't mind Kristoff trying to marry to Anna, because he was trying his best to promote by Anna, and he keep messes it up, which honestly, guys, thank goodness that Anna and Kristoff become a king of queen of Arendelle, which cannot wait to see them, what they'll have the future kids in Frozen 3. That would be dope. And Sin, I absolutely love Sin. He's honestly one of my favorite reindeer I've ever seen for movies. And now let's get to the new character, which I already know every single new characters. Now let's get to Rhino. No, people, I'm not talking about Rhino from GTA. I'm definitely not talking about Rhino for Paw Patrol. If I hear that nonsense one more time, I'm gonna lose it. Now get that out of here. Thank you very much. I'm talking about Rhino in this film, not GTA Rhino and not Paw Patrol Rhino. I'm not stupid. Anyway, Rhino, he's way better than Rhino for Paw Patrol, because I prefer this Rhino better than Rhino for Paw Patrol, because the main reason why I'm saying that, because they both have the same name, and they both have the same name. That's my reason. Anyway, yeah, Rhino, he's a fantastic brother to Honey Million. I'll get to Honey Million in a minute. The same thing with Elsa, honestly. And Madison, oh my goodness, he's such a fantastic black character, because he's a really awesome warrior character. He's a really awesome boss to the enchanted forest, and his father, honestly, he do remember his father, which he really missed his father, which I feel bad for him, because honestly, guys, let's hope they show the flashback what would happen to the father in Frozen 3. That would be even darker than before. And yeah, she's a fantastic boss to the Unknoooowown, I think, not Unknoooowown, I don't know. Anyway, she's a really awesome character, and honestly, Honestly, guys, if you want me to hear my thought about her, check out my top 10 favorite Frozen character ever. I did talk about her, and let's move on. Anyway, and honestly, guys, and now let's get to one of my cute characters I ever seen for this film, which is none other than Blizzard. Man, he is such a cute wizard. And yes, I understand some people are going to keep saying, oh, it's a ripoff to the Wizard of Tangle. People, don't compare it to that because they both have nothing in common. Anyway, honestly, he's such a cute wizard, and I absolutely love him and Elsa chemistry because, honestly, guys, it kind of reminds me that Elsa having a pet. Yup, it's kind of reminded me my girl Elsa have a pet. Anyway, and now let's get to one of my favorite new characters I ever seen in a Disney film in the Frozen movie, which is none other than my girl Unknoooooown. OMG. She is such a beauty, and more I think about her, and more I just think of really attractive, just like Elsa, honestly. And honestly, guys, let's hope Disney, honestly, let's hope Disney will do a idea of making Elsa as a very first lesbian out of the Disney princess, and Belle and Ariel do not count because they're a bunch of fan art, and I don't ship them at all. Anyway, let's hope Elsa Marion will be canon of Disney. Let's hope so, because I do really want to see Elsa and Honey Million do some rough couple stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, and now let's get to one of my favorite characters in the history of cinema, which is none other than Elsa. This is the best character development I have ever seen for the film. The same thing with Gwen Stacy from Across the Spider-Verse, because the Gwen Stacy from the Across the Spider-Verse did really well, honestly. But Elsa character art, this is when Jennifer Lee and Chris Buck worked very hard of Elsa, and Elsa is the most hardest character development that you ever did, and Minzy did a wonderful job with her performance, and this is the main reason why I think she is honestly one of my second favorite actress in Hollywood, because honestly, my number one is Harry Steinfeld. Yes, I kind of sound like a cuckoo head in this point. Anyway, yeah, honestly, guys, I absolutely love Elsa. And to be fun fact, I have the fifth spirit Elsa. Yeah, honestly, guys, we have the scene when Elsa have her hair down, and I was like, mwah, love it. Honestly, guys, the best character design I ever seen for a future animation, because Elsa fifth spirit, honestly, guys, you kind of remind me of a attractive version of Margot Robbie, and I definitely agree with Harry Thomas, because Harry Thomas said that Elsa is kind of remind me of the animated version of Margot Robbie. Let's think about it, because they both have honestly, guys, let's think about it. Honestly, guys, they both have some face expression, they both have some personality, and they both have characters. Which, honestly, guys, this is how you do a fantastic and wonderful character development. Honestly, guys, this is a way better character development than what they did to Wreck-It Ralph and Wreck-It Ralph 2. I like Wreck-It Ralph 2, but I absolutely hate the Wreck-It Ralph character art, because that's not Wreck-It Ralph. But this, she is even better than the first film, because back in the first film, honestly, guys, she was kind of bratty as a Queen of Arendelle, which I can handle that. But thank goodness that she's the fifth spirit. We got wind, fire, earth, and now we got Elsa as the fifth spirit. I absolutely love that. Is the best thing ever for this film. And the action scene. I have never seen Disney film go way too far to do some action scene. And yes, I understand The Incredibles did the same thing from the Pixar movie, because we have never seen the Pixar film to do some action scene. And yes, Toy Story movie do not count because Toy Story is not an action movie, darn it. Anyway, yeah, Frozen 2. Honestly, guys, this is the best action movies for a future animation, because every single action scene is kind of reminding that you're watching a live action. Anyway, honestly, guys, my favorite action scene, which is none other than Elsa Dark Sea, which is the darkest scene I have seen in a Disney movie, because we have never seen that type of scene since since the fire scene from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And all I gotta say, but this film is seriously like I'm watching the Hunchback of Notre Dame over again. Anyway, and the animation for a Disney movie, this has to be one of the most gorgeous and beautiful animation I have ever seen tied with Across the Spider-Verse. And yes, Across the Spider-Verse Spider-Verse is a fantastic, wonderful animation. But this film, this is honestly guys, this is when the animator took the time instead of rushing it, because I like the Across the Spider-Verse. But honestly, guys, the director, that was completely uncalled for, that you rushing your animator and give them 11 hours to do it, which that is freaking ridiculous, honestly. Anyway, and yes, I will get to that. Honestly, I might talk about it in my first anniversary of the Across the Spider-Verse, which is going to be the 1 year when that film came out for the next show, anyway. Yeah, honestly, guys, the animation is kind of remind me that you're watching a live action movie, because honestly, don't make me get started with the eye design. That is fantastic. I absolutely love the eyes aspect, because the visual is the best visual I have seen for a Disney movies. And all I gotta say, but the climax is even better than the Wreck-It Ralph 2 climax, because the Wreck-It Ralph 2 climax, honestly, guys, it's kind of cool, but honestly, guys, this has to be one of the weakest climax I've ever seen for a Disney movie. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. I'm trying to like the climax, because the only thing I like the climax for Wreck-It Ralph 2, which another than Disney Plus is saving Wreck-It Ralph for falling. That's it. But overall, I think Wreck-It Ralph 2 climax is the weakest climax I've ever seen for a Disney revival age movies. And honestly, guys, and Strange World has the worst climax, which I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, but this film is the best climax I have ever seen of all the Disney movie in general. Because honestly, guys, the climax is all about the water trying to get to Arendelle. And I was like, oh no, it's going to be the end of Arendelle. And dun 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 dun, Elsa saved the day. With her water horse. Honestly, his name is Namade. Oh my goodness. Anyway. And yes, Elsa saved the day and saved Arendelle. And honestly, guys, it's kind of remind me, Elsa, she kind of remind me of the Disney version of Captain Marvel. She's seriously like Captain Marvel done right. Honestly, guys, this is how you do a perfect character development, just like Captain Marvel in the Marvel. I'm not talking about the 2019 one, which nobody give a crap about it. No, I'm talking about the 2023 one. I'm not stupid. And the ending, I absolutely love the ending. The ending is all about Elsa become the fifth spirit, and Elsa and Anna's hugging like sisters. And there was the beautiful matches about the sister. And this film has some fantastic and beautiful matches. And a lot of people will use that matches if they have sister pretty soon. And thank goodness that Kristoff finally give what he want. He finally promote Anna and promoted Anna. And they both become a love couple, and they become king and queen of Arendelle, and Elsa become the fifth spirit. And honestly, guys, and when Honey Million said, you do belong here. Honestly, guys, it can show that they were building a love relationship in Frozen 3, because Disney, please make Elsa as a lesbian couple. Please do not listen to fans about this, because they ain't crap. Anyway. And the song, I absolutely love the song. Honestly, I do remember all the song, like Unknoooown, Show Yourself, The Next Right Thing, which is the saddest song I ever heard since Hallelujah, which honestly, guys, and Christian Bell was absolutely crying. I'm crying so emotion when she listened to The Next Right Thing, because that is honestly one of the best songs I ever heard from Anna. And Waltz in the Wood. Waltz in the Wood is kind of underrated, because I don't understand why some people keep saying, oh, Waltz in the Wood is just like your typical 80s and 90s rock song, which I disagree big time, because Waltz in the Wood is a very original song, because that song has some purpose, honestly. That song has some purpose, because Kristoff walks in the wood, and that's why he's saying a song about it, because people give me a break. Anyway, and Show Yourself. Honestly, that is the one song that you should not reboot, because if you remove Show Yourself, what else is going to do with the fifth spirit? And thank goodness they keep Show Yourself, because Show Yourself is a fantastic and such a masterpiece, and that is honestly one of my second favorite Frozen songs I ever heard in my life. Anyway, and something never changed. It is just me, or it is just me, Is it just me, or is just something never changed? Kind of remind me I listen to the instrumental for country music. Honestly, guys, that is a perfect song. They can use it for country music. And all the country music, that is honestly one of my favorite Disney, non-Disney country music I ever heard in my life. Anyway, guys, and there was a scene when Anna and Elsa, Christopherson, and Olaf play a family game, which I would definitely enjoy them because they were playing they were playing the game that your family will enjoy, honestly. And Elsa kind of nervous when she heard the voice about it. And the voice, I absolutely love the voice, man. The voice. No, I'm not. No, I'm not talking about the TV show The Voice. I'm not stupid. No, I'm talking about the voice when Elsa hearing it, honestly. And Ain't He Unknown. This is the best song of 2019. I don't understand why that song got lost at the arts. I'm sorry, it didn't get snubbed. But I'll get that in a minute. But I'm talking about the Ain't He Unknown. Ain't He Unknown is one of my second favorite songs I have ever heard in my life because honestly, God, my number one. Sorry, honestly, no. Hallelujah is my second now. No. Honestly, Ain't He Unknown is officially tied with I Am Dreaming from the Cross the Spider-Verse as the best song it hit in the history of song. And Pick at the Disco, Ain't He Unknown, best pop song I have ever heard since Sunflower from the Into the Spider-Verse. And honestly, guys, I wish this film could be a Oscar nomination. And I was almost going to say that this film is Oscar worthy. Nope. Because Oscar have audacity to snub this film for Best Animated Feature Film. Which is worse, this film gets snubbed or the Polar Express snub. Which honestly, guys, I think this film is a way worse snub. Because honestly, guys, Oscar, you better not snub Wish, or else you're gonna regret this. Anyway, honestly, for Frozen 2 snub, this has to be one of the worst snubs I have ever seen for a Academy Award. For Academy Award, man. So honestly, guys, why this film get snubbed? Why this film get snubbed? Because this film is an original film. Oh, it's because you were nominated for Toy Story 4. Well, Toy Story 4 is not in the original because that film is seriously like a copy version of Toy Story 2, which is seriously like I'm watching Toy Story 2 done bad. Anyway, honestly, I don't understand why Toy Story 4 got one at the Oscar. How the Teenage Dragon should have won that. And why in the world Missing Link won over Frozen 2? Frozen 2 should have won at the Golden Globe instead of Missing Link, because how does Missing Link did way better than Frozen 2? Yeah, that's what it does. So Mrs. Link did not deserve a Golden Globe. They deserve a nomination. I can give that. But honestly, we're going way too far to win that. Because the only reward they won, which is the Nickelodeon and Kids' Choice Award, which nobody give a crap about it. But that's it. Because honestly, guys, I feel so bad that I feel so bad that this film didn't get any Oscar nomination, not any win at all. But thank goodness, a lot of fan base will definitely agree with me that Frozen 2 deserve more reward than ever. And honestly, guys, and I don't understand why Toronto fans said Frozen 2 is a whip-up to Aquaman. Honestly, guys, Frozen 2 is no near as bad as Aquaman. And even compared to Aquaman, that is an insult. So overall, guys, Frozen 2 is such a work of art with an original story, lovable character. Elsa Marion, honestly, they both as a lesbian couple is a perfect lesbian couple, and that's the main reason why tonight I'm doing my story file about Honey Marion origin story, which I hope you're looking forward to that, because I'm giving your wish come true. I'm making Anna as a twist villain. So yeah. Anyway, and this is honestly one of my favorite Disney movie I have ever seen in my life, and I prefer this film better than Chicken Little any day. Ugh, I don't want to talk about Chicken Little. Not Chicken Little means favorite movie. Go got yourself. Anyway, and Wish is not the worst Disney movie ever, which I know a lot of people is going to get sad that Wish is the worst Disney movie ever. Oh my god, I focus of Disney. Oh my god, that's the fact of the white man. Ugh, people, just give Wish a chance, okay? Come on, man. You can't go in the film when you focus the story. That's stupid. Anyway, and honestly, guys, I forgot to talk about the humor. The humor is very funny, honestly. Honestly, guys, there was a scene when Elsa go, and Olaf have audacity to say, "Woo!" Honestly, I already know some people would get very annoyed about it, but honestly, guys, that is honestly one of the funny aspect about this film. And so yeah, and honestly, guys, and when Anna said we have to break the dam, honestly, guys, that was really dark when Anna said that. And the death scene. Don't let me get started of the death scene. Has to be one of the saddest death scenes I have seen. I have seen for a film since Jane Bond death scene from No Time to Die. And John Wick death scene from John Wick Chapter 4. Or even sadder. Honestly, guys, this is even sadder that I did we watched Across the Spider-Verse, and you see Peter Parker from the Great City Dimension death scene, voiced by the same actor that he was in The Boys and the Adventures of Superman, which that show has some beautiful Lois Lane, which that is the best version I have seen for Lois Lane. Anyway, let's talk about this film. Anyway, the Olaf death scene was very sad, honestly, and when he said, warm hug. Oh my goodness, that is sad. That's sad, man. I do not want to see Olaf die, and seeing Elsa die. Oh no. Oh my goodness. And when Elsa say Anna, and she turned into a Froze, just like just like what Anna did in the first Frozen movie when she defeat Hans by saying no, and when she turned to an ice, which I might talk about it in my Frozen 1 review. Yeah, Elsa death scene is the best. Sorry. No. Elsa death scene is the most saddest and a very heartbreaking death scene I have seen for a film since Mufasa's death scene for The Lion King. Because Elsa death scene, honestly, guys, when I was rewatching that scene, and I was like, oh no, not my Elsa, why is Elsa dying? No. Anyway, and thank goodness she came to life by saving Arendelle. Yup, it can show that Elsa cannot die just like Deadpool. So overall, guys, Frozen 2 is a epic, brilliant masterpiece with a original story, lovable character, wonderful song, gorgeous animation. Elsa is the best character in this film. Unknoooooown, she is such a cutie pie. And Anna, she's such a very powerful sister. And Anna and Elsa's sister Bishop, got even stronger than before. And this is honestly one of my favorite movies of 2019. And yes, I'd say this film even better than Joker, Avengers Endgame, and Nightfall. And even better whether or not, honestly. Even though this film is in my top 10, but this is the one film that I absolutely love the most. And this is honestly one of my favorite movie of all time, titled Across the Spider-Verse. And this is seriously is the best Disney movie I have ever seen in my life. So let's hope Wish will tie as Frozen 2 as the best Disney movie ever. I give it to you. And honestly, all I gotta say about this film is the best girl power movie I have ever seen in my life. And no, I'm not gonna say this film underrated. I'm gonna treat this film as no underrated. But I'm going that far. But this film is the best Frozen movie I have ever seen in my life since the first Frozen that came out 10 years ago. Honestly, guys, I'm giving Frozen 2 a 10 out of 10. This is an epic, brilliant masterpiece, and I'm giving this Into the Unknown movie a seal of Nick Hicks awesomeness, and this film definitely deserves a Nick Hicks trophy for a movie of the year for 2019. Yup, Arendelle people, you deserve that kind of reward because this film, it means something to me. Without this film, this YouTube channel won't be the same without this film. The same thing with Across the Spider-Verse, because without Across the Spider-Verse and Frozen 2, my YouTube channel will be dead, honestly. So, guys, that was my redo movie review on Frozen 2, which is the best movie of all time, titled Across the Spider-Verse. And no, people, I'm not gonna rewatch Beauty and the Beast 1991 because number one, I already rewatched it on Freeform last Sunday, and second of all, I already did a review of that movie. So yeah, and don't worry, I would do a redo movie review on the first Toy Story movie, which honestly guys, I have a lot to say about the first Toy Story movie, so I might talk about it tonight. Maybe we'll see. Anyway, guys, on my story fire, stay tuned for my story fire movie, which is another than Unknoooooown, a Frozen story, which will take place in the Frozen 2, which, honestly, guys, Disney, do not copy the formula, please. It's my own project. You can give you could come for your ideas. And anyway, and speak of Frozen, World of Frozen from Hong Kong Disneyland is officially open, so might go to that maybe in the future. Not this year, because I already been to Disney World, so it won't. Honestly, that would be too much trip when I go to Hong Kong and you see a bunch of stuff, and I do not want to see one of the worst users ever in that place. So yeah, honestly, I might wait. Honestly, I might wait until I get my own place and get my own money. So I might go to that by myself. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more of me saying Unknoooooown in my future video, please, I highly recommend you hit the subscribe button, turn on notification, and share the video with your whole family. And now you excuse me, I'm gonna get my clothes changed because here in a little bit, honestly guys, I'm gonna hang out with my mom. And don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry, I will do a redo movie review on the best movie of 1995 because honestly guys, I haven't seen the Casino, which honestly guys, to be funny fact, do you know Toy Story Casino came out the same day? Honestly guys, why not? Honestly guys, why not you call it Casino Story, which is pretty funny honestly for a trend of movies. Jeez. Anyway, honestly guys, subscribe, comment, share the video with your family. And yes, I forgot to mention that Dino75 didn't like Frozen 2, which I completely understand where he's coming from, and thank goodness he didn't. And thank goodness he didn't take it way too seriously. Honestly, guys, even Dino75, as his opinion on Frozen 2 is kind of taken way too seriously, but at least it's not as bad as True fan because he won't shut up about his hatred of that she is not the worst character ever. Meliodas from Unknoooooown is the worst female character ever. Sorry guys, have a great morning everyone, and I see you guys next time. And now you excuse me, I'm gonna say Unknoooooown. 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 This video is signing off for now. Stay tuned for my redo movie review on the Toy Story. And that one scene when Woody rapping, it was Skull Kids for life. Anyway, have a great day everyone. See you guys later.